strength and stay Prince Philip. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held a meeting today with the Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and the Minister of Housing and Urban Communities, Dr. Asim al-Ghazzar. Presidential spokesperson Bassam Radi said the meeting tackled the executive situation of the national projects carried out by the Housing Ministry, namely the new cities, sectors of roads, housing and facilities, as well as developing slums. During the meeting, the head of state gave instructions to rely on modern mechanisms which were adopted to execute national projects in the past few years and led to better development results far from bureaucratic and traditional ways of thinking or planning. President al-Sisi was briefed on the current projects to develop different districts in Greater Cairo and the comprehensive renovation of Old Cairo to regain its glamour and represent the civilized image of the area. The meeting also discussed the Housing Ministry's project in Upper Egypt, as well as services presented in the frame of developing the Egyptian countryside. Al-Ghazzar reviewed the current situation in the new cities of Al-Mansoura, Asyut, Aswan, and Al-Alamin. The minister also enlisted the construction work of the new administration capital, including the Central District, the government residency, and the Green River. Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri participated in the high-level political vaccine for all meeting held by the United Nations Social and Economic Council in New York. Addressing the attendees via video conference, Shukri stressed on the need of the international community to cooperate within the face of a coronavirus pandemic and efforts exerted to provide vaccines. The Foreign Minister urged support for developing nations to expand producing the vaccines, in addition to quick and effective response to the needs of the African continent. Egyptians are observing the holy month of Ramadan this year with mitigation measures in place to control the possible third wave of the COVID-19 virus. For the second year running, Egyptians spend the month of Ramadan, which runs from April 13th to the May 12th this year, amid COVID-19 health measures. But unlike last year, mosques have been open for daily prayers this time. And worshippers have been allowed to congregate for the first Friday prayers of the month. Meanwhile, Egypt is trying to keep the possible transmission of viruses to the lowest level possible with a series of measures such as social distancing, sterilizing areas, and many more. Worshippers are obliged to wear masks, maintain social distancing, and bring their own prayer mats. The mosques are constantly sanitized, and Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, observed by Muslims worldwide as a month of fasting, prayer, reflection, and community. To South America, suspension of in-person classes and extended COVID-19 restrictions in Argentina prompted street demonstrations by families and dissatisfaction among business owners in the country's capital, Buenos Aires, on Friday.